everyone, it's your girl Sophie and welcome back to my channel. So we're just going to jump right into this tutorial, starting off with the brows. So I'm using the ABH Dip Brow Pomade in soft brown, and I'm using the brush as well. I think it's number 12, but don't mark my words. So I'm going to go ahead and fill my eyebrows in, make them look on fleek, and then I'm going to use a Wet n Wild brow mascara to put my crazy brows into place. Moving on to the eyes, I'm going to use the MAC Paint Pot and Painterly and apply that on my lids. And right after, I'm going to go ahead and set it with a translucent powder. It's really important to do this step because we don't want the eyeshadow to crease throughout the day. So going straight into the crease, I'm going to go ahead and grab the Modern Renaissance and use the color Burnt Orange with my brush M511, I believe. And I'm going to go ahead and just put this all over the crease, very messy. This is the transition color. I'm just going to build that color up to my liking. I want it very smoky and orange. To cut the crease, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me and a detailed concealer brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and shape out how I want the cut crease to look like and where the glitter is going to be. This is kind of like the adhesive as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab this color from Makeup Geek called Mocha. And with this brush that I got like at a mall kiosk, I have no idea where it's from, I'm just going to use that to put that right on the outer V to really smoke that out. As you can see, I had some black in the brush from a previous look, so I just went with the flow and ended up making it a little bit more black. Now I'm using this NYX glitter eyeliner, and this is also going to be just another adhesive. It didn't end up working in the long run because it kind of, I don't know, it would like unstick and get a little messy, but whatever. I ended up washing out this look right after. So now I'm putting on the glitter, and the glitter I'm using is from Bulk Glitter, and it's in the color Orbit Orange, and I absolutely love this color. It's a beautiful rose gold with like holographic shimmers, and it's just extra like me. Then I'm going back with the black and applying that right on the edge, just to smoke it out and make it a little bit more intense because, you know, I'm just extra. And then going back to the M511 to blend that away. Moving on to lashes, of course I'm using Queen Bee Cocoa Lashes. I'm absolutely obsessed with these lashes. Oh my dear lord, you guys need to get these lashes. If you haven't, they're only like $7 and they're mink lashes, and they're just beautiful, and they last up to 25 wears, and I just love them. So moving on, I'm getting some mascara. This is They're Real by Benefit, my all-time favorite mascara, and applying that to the root of my lash. And then just moving on to the face, I'm using this Bare Minerals primer. It's like a mattifying primer. I've had it for the longest and never really used it, so this is my first time trying it out. I don't have oily skin, but I always like a matte face. You know, why not have a matte face? So I'm going to just go ahead and apply that all over my face before I apply some foundation. Of course, I'm using Born This Way. And since it's too orange, a little trick that I do is add some of this LA Girl concealer to just make it my perfect shade. So I'm going to go ahead and dot my face looking like a crazy person, and that's just how I like to apply my foundation. I don't know why, I feel like it just spreads out evenly, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And make sure to put it down your neck, girl. You don't want to look like a cake face. You don't want to look like you have an orange mask. No, no, no. Make sure to put it down your neck. Then I'm just going to go and use the same Maybelline Fit Me concealer that I used earlier to cover up my blemishes. I've been breaking out lately, but I'm now starting to clear up on my face, and I'm so happy about that. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that under my eyes as well, and then right after that I'm getting the LA Girl concealer that I used earlier, and this is just to brighten up my under eyes a little bit more. I'm just going to apply it under my eyes and highlight my face. Put it on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin, of course, and then just blend that all away. This right here is literally my child. I love this translucent powder. If you haven't tried it, go get it. I promise you it's better than anything out there. So I'm going to use that to bake my face. and just to set the areas that I have fine lines. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the Morphe E2 to pat that into my skin and set my face. And then also what I like to do personally is my under eyes are very dry, so I like to just swipe that away with the M438 brush from Morphe. So that's just what I like to do when I'm setting my face. Then I'm getting this eyeliner from Makeup Geek. It's like a whitish pink eyeliner, and I'm using that on my inner, what is it called? My lash line? My waterline. There you go. I almost forgot for a second. I'm putting that on my waterline, and then with the Morphe E18 definer brush, I'm going to go ahead and get a mix of Cocoa Bear and Mocha from Makeup Geek, and I'm using that to just the outer lash line to smoke it out, so it still has that smoky effect with still opening my eyes. It's a cool little trick that I like to use sometimes. Now for bronzing, I'm using the Hoola Benefit. Of course, I always use this. This is my favorite bronzer ever. And then I'm using this brush that I think I got from like China or something. I really don't remember. It was just a cheap brush, and I'm just using that to contour and bronze up my face. Moving on, I'm going to attempt to contour my nose. I still need practice on this, and I'm using the Morphe contour palette. And a little trick for you guys is that when you're contouring your nose, make sure you use a cool tone instead of a warm tone. So that's what I'm doing. I don't know if I don't know, I'm still working on it. I still need to practice on contouring my nose, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Now I'm using this brush that I think I got from like China. Again, you know, your girl likes cheap brushes from China sometimes. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use the same translucent powder to snatch my contour, just so it can look really defined and really just define my jawline, because I don't really got one and I need that to look defined. And then I'm gonna go ahead and bake on the sides of my noses to also sharpen up that contour as well. This is another trick to clean up your mess. And then getting the same mascara, They're Real by Benefit. I'm gonna use that to put mascara on my lower lash line. And then while that's kind of just baking, I'm going to use my highlighter, Beauty Bliss Creations Desert Sage, and I'm going to use that to highlight my face. If you didn't know, I have my own cosmetics line. I'm sure you guys know I always advertise it, you know, gotta rep my brand. And I'm using that color to highlight. Just look at that highlight, girl. It is poppin'. And use the code SUBBIES10 for 10% off on your first purchase. So all that information will be in the down bar below. So go ahead and check out my website and share it and give it some love. So now I'm getting the same highlight and I'm putting that on my nose. And I kind of put too much, so I'm trying to blend it because I don't want, you know, too much of a shiny nose. For lips, I'm going to go ahead and use two different colors from ColourPop, of course. The first one I'm using is called Chai, and it's a beautiful darker nude. And then for the ombre effect, I'm using the color Midi, and I'm using this just on the center of my lips, like I said, to create an ombre effect. And once that's done, I'm going to blot my lips together and then use this Revlon lip gloss. It's a really old lip gloss and I found it laying around and I fell in love, and it's a beautiful nude shade, and I'm using that just to top off this lip color. I thought it went really well for this makeup look. And that's basically it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, comment below, and make sure to subscribe, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye!